Hallo zusammen, welcome to quarantine. I hope that you guys are all doing well. I hope that you're staying safe. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling? Let me know. I'm very, very curious, but I just wanted to provide you some updates from quarantine. As you can tell, I'm in my kitchen. I am stocked up on wine, which is great. In the event of an emergency where we can't get any wine, I will have at least 2 bottles to hold me down.
Thank you for coming, Chin Chin, Chin Chin, Chin Chin. Thank you, Chin Chin, guys.
But I just wanted to provide you with some updates. If you missed my last video, I'll leave it down below where I talked about where Germany is on the whole situation right now, but obviously things have developed since there, so there's a lot more updates. I'm going to talk about immigration, visas, how I've been feeling, all of that, so make sure to watch the video because we're going to get into it today. And I am in my kitchen because now Josh and I are doing home office. Josh is in the living room right now having meetings, and I'm just having a little tea break right now. Cheers. So this is where Josh has been working. Hey. This is the setup. He had to bring his monitor from home, so he's just using the dining room table. And I am just in this little corner here in our room. I don't really need a monitor, so this is my designated work area, which has been working okay so far. I like it because it's near the window, so I do get some natural sunlight on me. So far so good. So what has been happening? Josh and I are officially working from home. Like I mentioned in my last video, we're probably going to be working from home for a while until after Easter. So I think around April 20th, which is when they said schools will probably open up again if things start progressing in a more positive way, which they haven't so far. The numbers are still rising and they are exponentially rising, which is not very comforting. What is comforting is that Merkel did go on live TV and she addressed the nation. I will leave a link down below if you guys want to watch the full speech. I thought it was a very excellent speech, and even though it was dubbed in English, it definitely got the message across, and I think it made a lot of people feel a lot more at ease with the situation. I have been a bit, worried and really advocating for people to stay indoors because the times that I have gone out to, pick up things from the grocery stores, I've seen a lot of people gathering, kids playing outside, people at restaurants, at cafes, acting like everything is normal. So I feel like a lot of people, especially in Berlin, were not taking the situation as serious as it should have been taken. Also, I know a lot of you from other parts of Germany have said the same thing. I've gotten messages on my Insta where you guys have said that, you live in Dusseldorf and Munich, and people still were not taking it as seriously. So I feel like it was really good that Merkel did address the whole nation, and she really stressed the importance of people staying indoors. She said it was a very critical time, one of the most critical times and most impactful times that people in Germany have experienced since World War II. And she also did say that it is up to the nation and to the people to stick together and help each other out. I was hoping maybe she would say something about a lockdown because obviously, France has gone into a lockdown, Italy, but she didn't mention anything like that. And I'm still a little bit confused as to why she didn't say anything about a lockdown. My guess, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, especially Germans, please correct me if I am wrong, but my reasoning as to why she hasn't announced it is because of Germans' history in the past with very authoritative governments and with the communist era that it did experience. I think the government now is trying to tread a bit lightly and trying not to seem as forceful and like they're just enforcing all of these rules and sort of removing the democratic process in a way. Again, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong here, but that's my idea, and I feel like that's why Merkel and her government hasn't implemented a lockdown yet, but I could be wrong. But maybe if things get even worse and people are not listening, then maybe a lockdown will be necessary. But yeah, that is what has happened so far in terms of, you know, how the nation has been addressed. How am I feeling? I am feeling a lot better now. I have gained a lot more energy. I know a lot of you were concerned about me after my last video where I said I wasn't feeling that well. I am feeling a lot better both physically and mentally. I feel like, you know, we got this, we got to work together, and yeah, I'm taking a much more positive approach now. I have gotten a new zit, so we have a new friend here. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's really bugging me, but yeah, got that situation going on. Some updates for you guys. I know a lot of you have been asking about, you know, what's going to happen with immigration and what the possibilities are like for you now that this whole scenario is happening. So Germany has closed the borders, so there will be no people coming into the country, and really I don't think anybody will be leaving the country either at this point. So I would say that immigration is kind of put on a halt right now, as I think it should be given the severity of things. But I don't want you guys to get discouraged, especially if you did have plans to move here and you were excited about the prospect of moving here. There's still a lot of work that you can do on your end to prepare yourself for when things do start to get better. You can start improving your skills if you want. So I'm actually gonna leave a link down below, and there's gonna be so many links in this video just because a lot has been going on. And yeah, I just wanna provide you guys with as much info right now and help you throughout this time. But I saw that you can actually get access to over 450 Ivy League courses for free. So I'll leave that down below. So there's a lot of courses that you can take there. So in the meantime, you can improve your skills, work on the skills that you currently have, maybe gain some new skills. And that's something that I would advise doing in the meantime while the borders are closed. Because now that we're all sort of stuck at home, we should also take this opportunity, at least I think so, to improve on our skills, develop our skills further, and yeah, we should just make the most out of the situation that we do have. How are you guys doing with the whole food situation? Have you stocked up? Did you go crazy in the grocery stores? I think Josh and I got enough food for about 2 weeks, but as Merkel did say in her speech, there's no need to worry about having a shortage of food. That will not be an issue, so I'm very happy to hear that, because I was a little bit freaked out at the beginning. Not that I bought a whole bunch of stuff, because I did want to leave stuff for other people, but I'm glad to see that grocery stores are starting to restock a bit more. Since we are in my kitchen, I thought it would be fun to show you what I did pick up. I'm very nosy, and I also love to see what's in people's fridges. I don't know what the state of this fridge is gonna be like. Not too bad, I think. So as you can see, we have a lot of lemons. I love my lemon water in the morning. I make this Colombian drink called agua panela, and it requires lemons. So we got a lot of lemons, a lot of sweet potatoes, some blueberries, yogurt in the back. Of course, we got some sauerkraut, which is amazing. It's full of vitamins, probiotics, really good for your immune system. We got some milk at the very top. So we have soy milk and oat milk. Then we have some pastas, which I know everyone was going crazy over the pastas and just buying it out. So we got some there. We have some tofu. This tofu is amazing. Even if you're not vegetarian or vegan, I highly recommend trying this tofu. It's a smoky tofu. It's so freaking good. And even if you think you don't like tofu, I think you would like this one. We have some sausages here. And then we just have some veggies, which obviously will go bad, but I don't want to eat a ton of crap during this quarantine. We have a lot of veggies going on, a lot of broccoli here, and then some more veggies at the bottom. And then yeah, those are the condiments, a lot of condiments, so we're good there. So that's what the fridge situation is like. I think it's pretty decent, not too crazy, but we do have some canned goods. I wanted to show you guys that. We just gotta come down a bit. So this is the pantry situation. We have tahini, because that's really good for making your own healthy sauces for salads or Buddha bowls, which we like to make. Some pasta sauce. And this is the stuff that we're gonna eat if like shit goes bad. Like we can't get access to good produce. So this is just like the backup stuff. We have kidney beans, like a good Colombian household. We have red beans, and then we have the black beans there too, because we do like to make tacos. We have some rice. We have a lot of pasta, a lot of tea. This tea is so freaking good. It's my nighttime tea. We have some tortilla chips. We also have plantain chips. This is probably in every Latin person's household, but I love plantain chips. And then we do have some oatmeal. We have some Lotus biscuits for when we need some comfort food. And then we have these, which I absolutely love. These are some, what do you call these? I don't know how to describe them, but I'm sure you guys have all seen them before. I love them. They taste so good with tea. And then we just got our oatmeal at the bottom. So yeah, that's our food supply. I think it's pretty standard. We didn't go too crazy. We also don't have 20 million rolls of toilet paper. We have a decent amount that will last us probably, 2 weeks, and then we can go out and get some more. But that's the situation right now. Anybody else feeling this way right now? I know I said earlier on that we were gonna be positive, we were gonna work together, all of that, but I'm not gonna lie, I did definitely shed a few tears right now. It's so difficult right now going on social media and seeing all of the sad things that people are going through. Also, it's quite frustrating for me because I am still seeing posts of people outside in Berlin gathering at the parks and people in big groups, and it's just like, why are you doing this? Just stay inside. I don't understand, and part of me really wanted actually the lockdown to happen, because I feel like if you do leave it up to people, they're not gonna do it. Especially in Berlin, there's a lot of people who like to rebel against the rules. They don't like to follow certain protocols, and that does concern me, I'm not gonna lie. In a time like this, I feel like you need to put your foot down and you need to just really enforce rules, even if it seems like an extreme measure, which I think right now qualifies as one of those times. But yeah, let me know how you guys are feeling. I'm sure I'm not the only one feeling like this. I feel like we're all going through roller coasters of emotions, and something that is comforting to know is that we're all experiencing this together and we're gonna make it out of this together. Another positive thing that actually has come out of this is that I do feel a lot more connected to so many of you because we've been talking on Insta, and we've been having a lot more open conversations, and we've been supporting each other, so that has been really nice. I don't think I've ever felt as connected to all of you than I have right now, so it is really nice to have that support system and to have that really strong community. If you guys do want to follow me on Instagram, I always leave the links down below. I would like to get to 10,000 followers, just so that I can get the little swipe up, so that I can post more articles and more videos that I find. I like to post a lot more positive content there, a lot more uplifting things. So having that little swipe up would be pretty cool. So if you're not already following me, feel free to do so. I did want to end this video on a positive note, and I wanted to share that the Berlin club scene is actually doing live streams every single night. So if you want to join that, again, we'll leave the links down below. I told you guys there's going to be a lot of links, but if you want to have a dance party at home, or you want to distract yourself from everything that's going on and just uplift your mood a bit, that could be a fun thing to do. So yesterday, I think Watergate hosted it, and I saw that some of you did join because you were tagging me on Instagram, which was really cool to see. And I think every club, or some of the major clubs, will host a live stream every night. So that's quite interesting, and I think it's a really cool thing to do in a time like this. So again, if you want to have a dance party, if you want to feel more connected to everybody, then feel free to join that as well. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you did. I'm gonna film more videos like this because I think it will be really interesting for even me to look back on later on once we get through all of this craziness, and just to see what we were feeling, what we were talking about. That could be really interesting. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to stay posted for more, make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Tschüss!